Matt the Matt here. Hope you're doing well. So we know there's a new Star Wars movie coming out. Shawn Levy is directing it with Ryan Gosling and Matt Smith attached to it, which is very good news. I like Ryan Gosling. But other than Star Wars has not been the Star Wars that most people my age, around my age, grew up with, whether it's the original Star Wars films, or hey, love it or hate them. You know, the prequels. I enjoy the prequels. I grew up with the prequels. Prequels were my generation. You know, 1999, 2002, 2005. And don't forget, we went a whole 10 years until The Force Awakens in 2015. So during those 10 years, there was a lot of prequel watching. A lot of prequels. A lot of prequel watching. You know? I have the high ground. That will never get old. And again, I have the high ground. Or, even better, I hate sand. It gets everywhere. You're never gonna let that down, George. You're never gonna let that down. The worst dialogue ever. But hey, we still love those movies. Or, Misa excuse me, Jar Jar. But hey, you gotta love them. With all their faults, they still have some great moments. Darth Maul, the Darth Maul lightsaber scene, the best in any Star Wars movie. Even the Stormtrooper, the Jango Fett in Episode 2, the Yoda fight, the battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin in the third movie. You can't go wrong. Order 66. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And then like I said, then we got the sequels, and I'll watch a prequel Star Wars movie any day over the sequels. So, and then like a lot of the stuff on the TV, on the Disney, hasn't been good. So Star Wars has been, in my book, but then there was hope. A new hope. We're going to get this new Star Wars movie, directed by Shawn Levy, Ryan Gosling, Matt Smith. And then we hear they're about to they started shooting the movie this week. And, oh boy, we got Amy Adams. Amy Adams has joined the film. People, you had my curiosity with Ryan Gosling. Now you mentioned Amy Adams. Now you got my attention. One of my favorite actresses in Hollywood. She's easily in my top. Some days I put her at number 1. Sometimes I put her at number 2. Either way, number 1, number 2. Amy Adams is one of my favorite actresses. I have an entire area of movies of just Amy Adams. And you know what the other thing is? We haven't had Amy Adams in a movie theater in I don't know how long. Truly. Think about that. When was the last Amy Adams movie in the theater that you've seen? She's had a lot on Disney Plus or on Netflix, but nothing really in the theater. This might be her first movie in the theater, and this movie doesn't even come out until 2027 since Arrival in 2016. No. Maybe. That'll be 11 years later. Oh boy. But like I love Amy Adams. You know, back to Enchanted. You know, back to The Fighter, who I still think she's going to win her Oscar for. You go back to even American Hustle, Arrival, Even like someone like the more, even Man of Steel as Lois. I loved her in the Man of Steel film. Um, Catch Me If You Can, Julia, Leap Year, Doubt. I mean, I could go on and on. Talladega Nights, and every one of her movies she's good in. She gives it her all. So now you're gonna add her to Star Wars? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So what do you think? You happy to see Amy Adams in the Star Wars universe? Who do you think she's gonna be playing? Some people think that they cast a little kid in the movie, that maybe she's gonna be the mother of the little kid. Another one of those Anakin and Anakin's mom from like episode 1, maybe. Go, Annie, go. Become a fighter pilot. And then rule the galaxy and kill all the Jedi. Especially the younglings. Especially the younglings. Anakin 2.0. Way to go, Amy Adams. But let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment.